Hello, everybody. Eden's back again. All right, so this is Eden from the Alchemist Collective. I just wanted to get on and talk about channeled messages that have been coming through to me and a few other chosen readers that I've seen. And I asked a few questions to Archangel Metatron about these, and I just wanted to share my findings and kind of my thoughts on what is going on. So if anyone's been paying attention to the news at all, I'm sure you guys have, you can see that there's actually a big upswing in wartime like indicators going on in various regions of the globe. Wondering what is going on. So like, are we gonna have another world war? What's going on? Yes, but anyways, let's just get into what Archangel Metatron channeled to me when I asked, and then we'll kind of get into my assessments of it. So they had been pointing me in the direction of the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and also the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and kind of the connections between those. I had read the Egyptian Book of the Dead a while ago, but it was a really bad translation, and I kind of wasn't feeling how the dude was injecting his own assumptions into it. It seemed very arrogant, but yeah. So let's get into it. A feud of the likes of which the world has never seen is on the horizon. Man against man, brother against brother. This is happening to teach the unwise masses the limits of their own divinity, so that those who repeatedly plunge the world into the darkness of ignorance through their manipulations and half-truths may see and know that the ones that they claimed were righteous were wrong, and those that they claimed were broken were in fact of sound mind and pure heart. The things that you cling to as a present should be few right now. As precious should be few right now. Sorry, trying to read automatic handwriting is awful. But yes, the things that you hold on to as precious should be few right now. The spirit of temperance is here to help you alchemize the pains of your past. If you turn your attention from the seen to that which is unseen, in this in-between you will find the nature of your own God spark. Find the place that is your own heaven on earth. We have given you the signs, and if you follow them, moving devoutly from faith, you too shall be rewarded for the labors through the crucible. All right. So that's in regard to current world events. I asked why Imhotep was coming through, because that's been coming through very heavily for me lately, that name. And I've been trying to get to the bottom of it. For those who don't know, Imhotep is an ancient Egyptian figure that has been credited with the creation of the pyramids, as well as many advances in Egyptian medical science. He's considered to be a demigod of sorts. Kind of similar to the Greek Asclepius, the god of medicine. So I asked, why is this name coming through? And this is what I got. The verses of resurrection are about to be uncovered. This is the reason for the pillaging of Egypt's temples by the elite. This is part of the reason for the rise in divine union in the collective, as these kingdom marriages will allow the new gods to rise up and to put an end to the wickedness being wrought upon the world by the perversion of the natural cycles that were ordained by the Father, source of all creation. A balance must be restored so that the karmic wheel has once again turned and a new cycle begins within the Kali Yuga. This is the fall of the final tower they have been trying to hold up, and they that believe that they have violated and stolen enough from the tombs of the chosen, pillaged enough from those of the root, that they think that they too can sit amongst the anointed. They study and manipulate, but a student can never masquerade as a master, for in his arrogance he will destroy himself, a victim to the discord of time. Okay, so I've been getting a hunch that part of the reason that we're seeing all of these uncovered temples suddenly in Egypt is part of the world conflict. So the Egyptian Book of the Dead, there is a claim that it is not complete, that there are verses missing that are able to resurrect the dead. These are the verses, I believe they've also been omitted from the Tibetan Book of the Dead as well, that we have available to us right now. But anyways, the idea of these books is that they are read to guide the soul through the afterlife. And in the case of people who were high up enough in Egyptian society, back to the world of the living as well. That's why, you know, things are mummified and things like this. You can do your own research on that, but I'm not going to get too deep into that. But basically, my gnosis is that it is these, so side note, for those who don't know, Jesus actually traveled the world, studied in Egypt, studied in India, and all of that. So my belief is that he gained access to the verses of resurrection, and that is the reason why he was able to be resurrected after his death, and deified as a demigod as well, just in the way that Imhotep was. So yeah, I think that these verses have been uncovered again, and that the elites, what they are trying to do is that they are trying to resurrect one of their own as a god, a new god of sorts, to be put on pedestal. So the rise of divine union, the whole idea of this fusion of masculine and feminine energies. You can see this throughout many different cultures. Hinduism is the one that comes to mind of the deity that is both Shiva and Parvati, because that's what resonates with me. That's the one that is coming through to me the most. So basically what is happening is that we're fusing these masculine and feminine energies and recognizing that they are within each other, alchemizing them, and I guess a new generation of children will be born from this that will help to combat this. Yeah, I don't know, I've been having random downloads of me having like a little girl in my arms for some reason, and I've never really wanted kids before, so that's very interesting, and I'm gonna put a pin in that later, because but yeah, so this is why we're seeing this upswing in love energies throughout the collective. There's been a shift within the masculine energies too that I'm picking up on. So there's gonna be a mass humbling, and then there's gonna be a mass wedding.